Hello Outcasts and other viewers, and welcome to a very different Battlefront video. You may see some Battlefront 1 footage in the background since I didn't have any Battlefront 2 footage and I'm too lazy to record any, but also this might add some nostalgia for you veteran viewers. So, we've come to the end of the road with Battlefront 2, at least with content updates. You will already know by now, but Scarif is being added to the game and I'm definitely going to give it a go. However, I find it unlikely I'll be playing Battlefront 2 much more, just because there's several things in the game that still make it difficult to enjoy at the best of times, and it seems like that's never going to change. To avoid this video sounding like a rant though, I do want to say, I'm praying there is a Battlefront 3 in the works, and that it's good, because I would love to get into making Battlefront videos that I actually enjoy the whole process, from playing the game and recording it, to the editing and uploading the final cut, as well as live streaming. This game has been very much a love-hate relationship with me and especially Turtle. I've tried giving this game so many chances to impress me, but I was always left with a bad taste after a few games. One thing that me and Turtle always said back in the Battlefront 1 days was that we wanted classes, and personally, I feel like the way they did classes in Battlefront 2 was just completely wrong. They restricted weapons to certain classes, which they would do, and they removed jetpacks from regular troopers. Some love that, some hate it. I hate it personally after having the freedom of just jetpacking around as a regular trooper. It kind of sucks that you have to save up points just to use a jetpack briefly. Battlefront went from being a casual fun shooter to something extremely tactical and skill based, and I'm not a super skilled player, so that made playing this game for me very challenging, as there wasn't a lot of fun to be had. Like, finding hidden spots was incredibly difficult in this game, and kind of trolling other players was very difficult because people just didn't care about, screwing around. They just wanted to play the objective and get the job done. Plus, we only managed to find a few hidden spots in the last 6 to 8 months. That's the first time we've actually managed to find some good ones. So hidden spots was very tough in this game. If Battlefront 3 is in the works, and it wouldn't shock me if it was, I really want it to be a bit more like Battlefront 1. I know we've said this a lot in the past. No classes, you can build a loadout in whatever way you want, spawning on a specific partner, no squads, heroes being kind of OP since they're supposed to be, more trooper customization for all factions, Walker Assault for God's sake, and those big modes like Battle Station from the Death Star DLC, where the mission develops in multiple stages. Those are all things that I think need to come back for the next game, though I'd be interested in seeing what you guys think in the comments. Another thing that both me and Turtle would like to see in a future installment of Battlefront is Space to Ground. We've said this a lot. And also more upscaling in the fighting of bigger battles. So for example, while a space battle goes on above, you can hop into a fighter, fly down to the planet that you're above, and start doing some Walker Assault style game on the ground. Obviously that would mean there'd be multiple objectives contributing to the win of a game, but that would be super cool. That's just something that I would like to see in a potential next Battlefront. Whether they'll actually do it or not it's probably not. It's difficult to say though when a new Battlefront, or indeed Battlefield, would be coming out due to this whole coronavirus pandemic going on right now. I hope everyone's doing well from that. But it is most likely going to be that the next Star Wars Battlefront will be releasing after the next gen consoles are out. It just kind of makes sense. Now, Battlefront has been a rocky road for me and Turtle. We loved Battlefront 1, but at the time that it was the latest game, we did have some issues with it. But when we saw the state of Battlefront 2 when that came out, we realised actually Battlefront 1 was awesome. And we still think that to this day. Battlefront 1 was, in our opinion, vastly better than Battlefront 2. Some people say it was a test bed for Battlefront 2. That just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Some people prefer the new stuff. I don't know. It's we all have our own tastes, and a lot of people like us. They miss the fun element. That fun element seems to be missing. I mean, you can get fun out of playing tactically, I guess, but the actual goofing around part, there isn't as much of that. This Battlefront is much more serious in a way. But yeah, Battlefront 2 comes out and we find it hard to keep up with making videos for it, keep our audience growing, hence why over the last couple of years you've just seen our number of subs dwindle along with the views, and then in turn the videos slowed right down to the point where we only upload in bursts every few months. I wish I could go back and just stick with it, because who knows where our channel would have been at this point had we decided to keep at it, but it was also very difficult for us to enjoy the game, and I didn't want to sound fake just to get a channel growing. But even after all that, it's still kind of sad to see that EA DICE have said, we're done with the game. Interestingly, the last content update for both games now have added Scarif. It seems a bit strange. Though it does kind of make me laugh now, all those YouTubers, kind of including myself here, that said, and I quote, 2020 is going to be a big year for Battlefront 2. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. It's big news, but they're pulling the plug on it. That's the big news. There's no, like, you know, oh, there's going to be a sea of content coming for this game in 2020. It's literally just, now we're done. Though it isn't all bad news. If you want to see me and Turtle continue to produce content, we are starting to live stream on a new channel where we play pretty much whatever game we want, though you'll probably see us doing a lot of mainstream games. But we will play the odd Star Wars game here and there, so you should go check us out at our Twitch, which is called Skill Not Included TV. There will be a link in the description so you can find us there. Be sure to give us a follow, and of course there will be YouTube videos to follow for that channel, but we want to focus on getting a bit of a Twitch growth first and then get some videos made before we start, you know, advertising the YouTube channel. We think doing both, you know, growing both a YouTube and Twitch at the same time would be quite challenging, at least when you're starting from nothing. So be sure to head over to our Twitch and follow us there, and obviously we will, you know, we'll announce the link to the YouTube channel when we're ready. I think it's actually linked from our Twitch already, so I mean, if you want to kind of sub to a channel with no content, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it. I'd just wait until we're ready to post. We do have a schedule, however, on like the days, you know, we want to stream, but obviously there are days, you know, in the week. There's only about 3 days during the week that we have said we're not streaming, but that doesn't mean we won't stream. It's just those are the guaranteed days we're going to do. Plus any extra days in between. It's all dependent on work hours for me, really, when I'm available to be there. Of course, our Discord server is still up, so please do come over to there. Again, link is in the description. It's free and works on mobile devices, and you get to chat directly to us. The server will probably be going through a rebrand at some point, but that's for a later date. Now, I want to point out, we actually, at some point, you know, a year or two ago, we deleted our Discord and created a new one, so you might think you're in there, but you might not be. Obviously, if you've seen us in the server, then you are in the correct one, but make sure you are in the server, because, you know, that's where the interaction is. We want to get an active Discord. That's kind of one of our goals here. But anyway, this doesn't necessarily mean it's the end of the Unique Outcasts channel. This channel has kind of been like my baby, and it would be, you know, it would kill me to say that we're completely done with it. And I'd love to keep posting Star Wars content here, but it's more likely we'll post future Star Wars content on our new channel, as we have a lot of inactive subs here, and it makes growth and reach to you guys here near impossible. So if you have seen this video somehow, and you want to keep watching our content, then please head to our Twitch and join our Discord server, where we can keep you as up to date as possible, and we can actually link you directly to the videos that we post. That's why I try and say go to the Discord as much as possible, because YouTube does not like promoting our content here for some reason. But that is it for now. Thank you so much to the Outcasts who have stuck with us through the years, and those who have been with us since near enough day one. This channel is actually almost 5 years old, which is mad to think we started producing Battlefront videos nearly 5 years ago. It's absolutely insane. We'd love to keep having you around with us in the future and enjoying the fun streams, videos and interaction. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.